poem called Grandma, For You I Wish I Could, dedicated to Opal Beauchamp-Goosby. I wish I could buy you a house on the hill and a maid for all the times you took on the role of a maid. I want to nurture you like you nurtured me. I want you to feel free from all your past hurts and misery. I want you to know how much I really appreciate all that you've done for me. I want you to understand how much you really touched me, how much of an impact you've been in our lives. I wish I could take away all your pain and return joy you would gain. I wish I could fill your heart with nothing but laughter and everything be happily ever after. I wish I could sing a sweet song in your ear that would dry up each and every tear and drive away all your fears that you have kept through the years. I want the rest of your days on earth to be filled with joy, and I want to be the cause of that joy. But if that wish never comes true, at least you know I wish I could. I wish I could do all this for you. Grandma, for you I wish I could. Written by Patryna Goosby at the age of 23. I wrote this when I was in Job Corps. They told us to write a paper on our hero. And so I wrote this additionally and added to it as a word of expression, kind of like a poem about my grandma, because she was my hero. And she didn't have to be perfect to be worth it. And it's her birthday, her heavenly birthday. She transitioned or passed over in 2021, 3 months before her 90th birthday. So I think she would have been 93 today. So she is 93. And I'm just wishing her a happy birthday and just celebrating her life, and look forward to sharing some more poems that I wrote about her. But this was one of the first ones I wrote that I remember writing about her. I wrote a couple other ones when she was alive, and then a couple when she passed as well. And so I'm just thankful for the last moments we got to have with her. We got to sing together and hold her hand, and she told me not to cry. So I'm going to stay in good spirits today. But of course I cried. I got my cries in. About lost my mind for a minute. But by the grace of God, I'm in my right mind today. She was my second mother. She was the only consistent person in my life for that long that I could remember. That was like my foundation, right? And so she was more of a moral support in my adult life. And I really appreciate that and probably miss that the most, right? And so, but I'm grateful for the words that she even said to me, even some of her last words to me, and even being able to use that in her homegoing service and being able to have a beautiful day outside and to celebrate her life in that, and even, her favorite music. So we might watch one of her favorite shows today. Since my daughter's on her way over, maybe Golden Girls or something like that. Maybe one of her favorite meals or something. Just something to honor her. We may release a balloon or light a candle or something. But I'm in relaxed mode today, and I was able to enjoy some amazing women empowerment stuff today, and I'm very grateful for that as well. Perfect day for all that. Thank God for Sage Robbins and Tony Robbins and every other speaker that showed up and shared their powerful testimonies. Haley and Derek and Maria, and I don't know these people's last names. I didn't know all of them. But Serena Williams, I did knew of her. And then, what's the bottle's name? Tyra Banks. Yes. So just grateful for all of their energy and testimonials and stuff. Well, let me know what kind of thing you do to remember your loved one or to celebrate their lives. And do you ever have these experiences? I had once where even though years have passed, but maybe and it seemed like it's getting easier on some of the days, but sometimes it's harder on those days, right? It's kind of scary thinking about them. And then some days it may seem like it's harder. Like one of those, I think just recent, maybe since the pandemic. And I thought, wow, I don't know why it's so hard today because, last year was great. You know what I mean? It's just like, okay, well, what is it about this time? Could be all kind of different things we might be facing and dealing with in that moment, right, in life. But anywho, I want to encourage you to go after your goals and dreams, love on your loved ones, and you don't put up with the toxic people. I don't care what kind of blood y'all got. That's the same. Don't put up with consistent abuse and toxic behavior. But forgiveness does not mean restoration of a relationship. And if I'm going to be around somebody, they're going to have to, I'm no longer putting up with craziness just because we blood. I'm going to love them from a distance. But if they can be respectful and loving, hey, they can apologize and their actions show it. I'm all for it. Okay? All right, beloved. Have an amazing day.